Hello, everyone. This is Internet Crisis, episode 4, and we are talking about conventions, seeing as all three of us went to London Super Comic Con on Sunday, and it'll be Sunday ago from 2 Sundays ago from when you're listening to this. Time. I'm with you, John or Tom. With me is Jack 1945 and Anna Zigo78.
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
So I think before we get on to talking about London Super Comic Con, which obviously we can remember quite a lot of, hopefully. When was your first convention, Jack?
Birmingham 2011.
What was that?
Birmingham Comic Convention 2011. It
And
was just
Anna?
like.
Oh, go on.
It was a nice one. It's quite compact. So it's fun.
Anna?
Thought Bubble 2012.
I'm not glad I went to convention before.
How-
That's fine.
So I've never been to Thought Bubble. I think I know bits about it. How different was Thought Bubble from London Super Comic Con for you?
Loads different. Thought Bubble was very much creator based. Lots of small press. It's less about sort of merchandise and more about the actual comics and meeting, signing. They have the panels are better. They've got better kind of halls and facilities. So,
Cool.
and it's bigger as well.
And was your the Birmingham Comic Con much different to London Super Comic Con for you, Jack?
Well, like it's probably the same size, but it was in a smaller space, so it seemed like a lot more. Like
More
the
compact.
convention center itself wasn't that big. Like the rooms that you went to weren't that big. And it was mostly indie. Like there was only one Marvel booth, and there was no DC booth, just one Marvel booth, and the rest was indie. I mean, you had like action figure stuff, but like it was predominantly the comics were indie, but like merchandise was Marvel and DC.
My first convention was Auto Assembly last August, which is massively different because it's basically just Transformers along with G.I. Joe and that sort of 80s cartoony stuff. But also that was less of a
everything Marvel just decided to give to IDW. They had enough of it.
yeah, pretty much. Who owns Masters of the Universe?
IDW now.
Then yeah, everything. TMNT own. Yep. That's a weird coincidence.
Marvel was just like, hey, you have the ones that aren't selling that well.
Good. And then you make them awesome.
Then you make them awesome, and we regret our decision. It probably helps us in the long run.
And
But
then
also-
they buy them back.
The main difference between Auto Assembly and London Super Comic Con is Auto Assembly is a lot more focused on the social side of it. That there are panels and there are places to buy things, but it's mainly about watching each other get drunk and talking about really basically
You're not
the
that
difference
not
between a normal drunk person and
And
an Auto Assembly drunk person. So a normal drunk person will, probably try to start a fight, start dancing, start singing, I don't know,
That sounds
just
like
fall
me,
asleep.
like, just normally.
But an Auto Assembly drunk person will go, I'm going to tell you about a character that appeared in a panel in 1987 that no one's ever heard of and you don't care about. That is my experience with Auto Assembly.
Then they start making weird noises and try and transform.
They do that. They do that.
They just start putting like cardboard boxes on their arms, like transform.
Yep, we do that.
They just start weeping and the cardboard gets wet because they can't actually transform. And they realise that they have no girlfriend, they're going to Transformers. Sorry, did I say that one out loud?
Yeah, seeing as like over half the people who go to Auto Assembly, actually surprisingly because mathematically is the only way it works, are couples.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, because at MCM last time, there was like there were a family of just Transformers.
Yeah, I was quite surprised by how London Super Comic Con was more family friendly, I think, than MCM was.
Yeah,
A
but
lot more
like,
families.
some of the comics weren't.
No, but I mean like the actual convention and the people going.
MCM was like full of fangirls. And
Yeah,
No,
mostly.
Yes, okay, it's just all the fangirls mixed in with the normal nerds.
Dressed as fake Constantine.
Yes, MCM is for the people who write nerd on their hand and take pictures like that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
say like that, but you can't actually see the action I'm actually doing.
I can't wait to the next MCM because there's going to be like I
I'm
don't know,
going as Nightwing.
seven or eight judges.
I'm making a Nightwing costume, guys. It's going to be
Which
awesome.
Nightwing?
It'll be the blue one.
Yeah. Who are you basing it off of?
The 1990s.
Young Justice.
Okay.
Young Justice mixed in with a little bit of the animated series. Like it'll probably be like the animated series logo.
So you're gonna have it the whole way across the chest.
Yeah.
Is it gonna go onto the back?
Yeah, it'll go onto the back. But actually, hang on. No, that wasn't an animated series, is it?
The one that goes onto the back is more like Arkham City.
Yeah. Arkham City then. Arkham City plus Young Justice. So it will just be me like with like cargo trousers and
I'm sure there'll be pictures once we go. There is a picture of us three together on the Internet Crisis Facebook page. So if you want to have a look, you can.
With
Jack's amazing like selfie skills.
Oh yeah, I took a selfie with a predator.
Yes, you did.
It ended up getting me like a lot of hate at school. Like not because of the picture, it's for the caption I gave it.
What did you caption it with?
It's hidden from my timeline now for safety reasons, mostly mine, so I don't get beat up. But
right.
It said like had this picture with this fine chap, like obviously being sarcastic because he's a predator looking at me, and like everyone like since then everyone's been calling me posh boy, and like hello sire, which isn't bad, but it gets kind of annoying after the 57th time.
I got the opposite. When everyone saw my suit at school, when I told them I was going to a convention, everyone was like, "Are you sado? You know, conventions are for dressing ups for little children and stuff." And then I showed them the picture, and everyone went, "That's really cool." And everyone suddenly wants to go to conventions at my school.
Did you tell them that your mum helped you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's like it was really weird for me because like I said I was going to a convention and everyone was like, "Oh, have fun! Oh, tell us what it's like." And then I took the picture with the predator, and yeah, that was all she wrote.
So
well, actually, it was all I wrote, and it ended up getting me beaten up. But
you should just use your flash powers against them. Would you not have your suit with you?
See now, if I had done
have you managed to fit into a ring yet?
What?
Have you managed to fit it into a ring yet?
Fit it into a ring?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Very funny.
Really clever folding.
Yeah, but no, I'm terrible at science. There's no way I'll be able to put that costume into a ring.
I don't think there's any way anyone would be able to put their costume into a ring.
Unless you liquidize it.
Barry Allen could. And Wally West. It's quite weird though, because like both of them had the ring, and then Bart Allen was given the ring, just never used it. It's like.
Is it because he realised that because he can move really fast, he might as well just put the suit on?
Yeah.
So, I'm guessing everyone enjoyed LSCC.
Oh no, I thought it was awful.
Yeah, of course it did.
We all hated it.
Do you have any sort of standout moments from it that are really memorable that you'll always remember about that one?
I met Charlie Adlard.
Who is?
The
Artist from Walking Dead.
Ah.
Thank you. What is wrong with you?
I don't read Walking Dead, although I'm not opposed to it.
It's fine for people to not know about Transformers because that's awful, but Walking Dead's amazing.
I don't disagree, just haven't read it yet. Well, I don't disagree. I do disagree about the whole Transformers is awful bit.
It's repetitive.
What is?
Bad guy, robots, transform into cars and
Zombies, good guys, bad guys, shooting.
No, There's also knives. There's friendships, relationships. And I'm telling you now, it's more interesting than two robots who can both turn into Hondas having a relationship. I don't know why I said Honda. I saw an advert for a Honda today.
Jack, I'm not going to really go into this, but Transformers comics, my problem with Transformers comics sometimes is they have too many characters. It's never just two characters.
Thank you. At least he said it before I did.
What?
That Transformers has too many characters.
Yeah, that's why I don't like...
It's like, you know, you get Hot Wheels when you're younger.
Yeah.
And then when you're older, you think, wow, I had a lot of cars. That's what we think of now. That's what I think of now when I was like watching Transformers. Like, wow, I watched a bunch of fake cars driving around pretending to be robots killing things. With that word actually killing things. Do they kill things?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a bit more interested now.
Yeah, but Jack, you can say that about reading comics as well. So.
Oh, no, but they're idiots.
Yeah, but...
Okay, let's put it this way. Walking Dead's amazing. I met Charlie Adler. Anna, what was your most memorable moment? Things are so fit for.
Aaron describing Phil. That was quite funny.
Oh, no. Okay, that as well, yeah. You missed it, Thomas.
Yeah,
Aaron
I don't
Capel Comics. Aaron Capel Comics insisted on, and Wadja insisted on informing me and Anna about filth and that we should never ever pick it up if we want to stay sane.
But then we found it.
And then we found it, and we just flicked through like a few pages, and yeah, we're not going back.
Right. Well, I think you two know my standout moment.
Yeah, your
What?
standout moment was when that little child wanted a picture. I mean, the father wanted that little child to have a picture, and the kid looked so awkward. Like, it was a lovely sunny day. He was like, "Oh, can I have a picture?" Like, nudging his son to go over to you. He was like, "Okay." And then, like, you did a weird pose with him, and like
I
the
don't
kid's
remember
face.
this.
The kid, no, yeah, when we were outside, the kid's face was like this.
Nope, don't remember that.
Yeah, you took a picture with a kid outside, and he was like, "Oh, you're the Russian judge."
I sort of remember it. But, no, my most memorable moment was when me and 9 other judges were filmed by Sneaky Zebra.
We were all in the Sneaky Zebra video.
Yeah, but yours was accidental.
In one form or another, we were in the video. That's all that counts.
Right.
And I didn't really give much to the camera, if I'm perfectly honest. I gave them a look.
Well, if anyone wants to see us, the Sneaky Zebra LSCC video, I'm about 1 minute 38 in, and they're about
2:47.
Yeah.
We're just behind
So-
the green guy. I'm the one looking with the confused face.
I actually
And the one
also
with the
turn up behind Black Mask right at the start, along with the rest of the judges. But yeah, basically it was having the biggest group of judges in one place, because the most I've had before that was 4 of us, and this time was 10. So
The skeleton guy was so cool.
Judge Death.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did he make that, or like?
one of the guys in the group did for him.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was gonna say because it kind of looked like a bought mask, which is good.
yeah.
That
There's
means
another guy making one, and he's got a proper, like, prosthetic kind of latex mask that is full face. It goes all the way around, for the helmet on top, and which is going to look really cool. So there is another guy doing a Judge Death, which will look, at least for the head, probably better. We haven't seen the rest of the suit yet, so. But yeah, it's his is a 2012 kind of one rather than the comic one though. Yeah, it was definitely for the Dodgers.
I tell a lie. I think my most memorable moment was I was at my mate Andy's table. Some bloke who was friends with Andy. He was a nice guy. I think his name's Jeff. He was like, I just got Dan Slott to sign something, and it was a blank cover. And like he wouldn't show us the front. I was like, did you get him to do a sketch? And he was like, yeah. He turned it around. It was the crappiest stick figure with like webs shooting out of its like wrists. Like it was so obviously crudely drawn. but it was so fantastic that you couldn't just, you had to stare at it, because it's like, wow, Dan Slott drew this. Bloody awful, but Dan Slott drew it. Yeah, writers who can't draw, don't draw.
It's quite surprising the amount of writers that are also artists, though. You'd think that they'd be quite separate, but there are a lot of people who do both.
But it's more artists that are writers rather than writers that are artists.
Say that again?
It's more artists that are writers.
Yeah.
Instead of writers that are artists. I think writing a comic is easier than drawing it.
Tomato, 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 tomato. Same difference, I'm Batman.
No, what you're saying is more people that start as artists and then become writers. It's people who start as writers and then become artists. There is a difference. But so, did you buy much from LSCC?
Yeah.
Go on then.
You sure? No, like, cause like, I'll put a link to the video, but like, let's see, I got loads of Nightwing back issues. I got a 3D cover. I got a Robot Chicken DC variant. I got a Scotty Young cover, the Captain America one. I got some stuff signed. I got some indie books. I got some sketches. I got Batman. Okay, and yeah, I got a Black Adam action figure, and yeah.
I didn't get all that much. I got a sketch from David Lloyd of
You're about
V
to show
for
it to the
Vendetta.
camera because you know.
No,
I
I'm not.
can't
I'm
see.
pointing at it because I need to. It's really hard to sit still and just talk. I got that. We also picked up issues 2 and 3 of Apes and Capes.
Yes, your mum was telling us. That's right. Let's explain what happened at this convention. Thomas was like, "Oh, let's all meet up." So we met up, and then he went off with his judge buddies, and it was me, Anna, and Thomas's very nice mum just walking around the convention. Then she held your gun because your thing broke.
No,
Whatever.
no,
No, no, sorry.
because
I'm
I
very
did.
sorry.
Because
Yeah, no, I'm very sorry. You held your baton because the holder failed. You don't have to get smart ass.
no, but I have to get
and-
correct.
I'm surprised I worked with you. And it was very nice. And then me and Anna just went off, and then I just went off with my dad, and then it took us bloody ages to try and find Thomas because he went off gallivanting with his judge friends.
Which is the reason that I went to the convention.
Oh no, that's fair enough. But don't try and meet up with people and say, we're going to have a nice time when you go off gallivanting with men in latex.
I don't remember us signing a contract where we've got to be like all of us together for the entire
It was a
convention.
gentleman's agreement, sir.
There was no agreement made.
Gentleman's agreement.
If you would have said that at the start of the convention, and I also agreed to it, which I probably wouldn't have.
It was a gentleman's agreement. It was written in... What's the... sponges? I don't know, I was going to say
Not
stone.
written
but-
in stone.
No sponges.
Right.
Budget wouldn't stretch to stone.
I don't have an obligation to spend all of my time with you two.
No,
No,
but,
it's
like...
fine.
No, it's fine. It's happened now. But like, it was 10 minutes. No, a bit more than 10 minutes. Like,
Yeah, but
15.
and then what happened was they called me to tell me that they want to meet at
Iconic Legion.
the Iconic Legion booth. And what they
This was a
did,
place we had to go to a lot to try and find it.
and what they did was decided to take half an hour. And it's not hard to find your way around that place. It
It's
really
not hard
isn't.
at all. No.
My
but
guess
like-
is they stopped and bought things. But
Yeah, we were hunting down Red Hood shirts.
Yeah.
what? So wait a minute. You called me and said, "Hey, we're gonna meet up with you, and then we're gonna do stuff." And then it took half an hour of me just waiting there.
You were not waiting for half an hour.
It was a long time.
You weren't waiting for us.
No, I was. I was waiting. I was waiting over by the Place in Space booth for about 10 minutes. Then I was waiting over by. Then I just decided to go
No,
off and
no,
wait
no.
by Iconic Legion for another 10.
Oh, this. Ah, that thing. Yeah, I found the variant stall. I told Anna to go on. I told her to leave me behind. And that's a load of bollocks. But, oh no, that couldn't have been more than 7 minutes.
It was more.
It couldn't have been more
It
than
was.
7.
It really was.
It was a good 10 minutes. That's a lie, that was a good 15. But
Yeah.
it wasn't half an hour. So stop overreacting, drama queen.
Overreacting. Over dramatizing.
Okay,
So,
anyway.
Okay, if you got a topic.
Yeah, what did you think of the panel which Jack missed?
Which, no, I didn't miss. I purposely didn't go to.
Just called
'Cause-
missing.
No, I
What do you think?
because I wanted to spend some time with my dad, who has.
It was
taken the
not very
dad
helpful
to-
at all, really.
Really? You
Yeah.
didn't find it?
No.
Because he
I
already
thought it was
knows
good.
everything he needs.
It
to
was
know.
3. It was basically 3 artists.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't have any interest in becoming an artist.
And also the woman on the far left.
Yeah.
So annoying, kept on name dropping and showing off.
And she was really loud as well.
Yeah.
Just turn your microphone down a bit.
It's like, oh yeah, my husband Arthur Adams, and we know J.H. Williams, and it's like, shut up.
Whereas, as much as I have no interest in what she writes, the I can't remember her name, but the person who wrote the My Little Pony book was really
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, she was good.
But I know, did it help you at all? By the sound of it, it did.
Yeah, no, it's good. I enjoyed it. It was quite helpful actually.
Enjoying it, yeah, I was gonna say enjoying it and finding it helpful can be 2 different things.
No, but it was both because I learned some stuff about what's put in portfolios if you wanted to like show to a booth.
Yeah, there was a portfolio showing booth
Mhm.
with some people on there.
Because for learning to write, to be honest, like once you've learned how to format a comic book, the only writing skills you then develop on from there, you kind of get from just reading a lot and, you know, just going on to like people who teach how to write novels. Everything they say applies to writing comic books, so there's not much that you can say that specifically helps comic book writers. Other than the obvious sort of get to know your artists a lot, so you can, you know, cater it to them, which they
Yeah.
did mention.
Yeah.
So, but I did miss a panel though. I wanted to go to, but I forgot about, which was the costuming panel. But by the looks of it, it didn't look that brilliant afterwards.
The panels, none of the panels look that great.
No.
The panels at Thought Bubble, which if we're going this year, will be good because they're always very interesting.
When is Thought Bubble? It's November, isn't it?
Yeah, November.
I should be able to go to it.
Who's going to London Film and Comic Con?
I am both day or do it for Saturday and
I
Sunday.
can't. It's a weekend when I have stuff planned, which is really annoying.
I'm going on the Friday preview evening because that was the only space left to see Stan Lee. Then I'm going on the Sunday or Saturday, depends.
Well, obviously I'll see you, and there'll be, I think, 20 at the moment judges. I bet that number will go up. But also, Carlos Esquerra, John Wagner, and a load of other 2000 AD writers and artists are going to be there, which is going to be amazing. For those of you that don't know, John Wagner and Carlos Esquerra are the original writer and artist for Judge Dredd, so it's very exciting. But it's not my next convention, because we've got MCM next, haven't we?
I don't know if I'm going yet. I haven't
Oh,
paid
okay.
for tickets.
Well, I
will
haven't
be,
paid for tickets either yet.
Oh,
I haven't ordered them
no,
yet.
yeah, I'm probably going. What
But-
day are you going?
Sunday.
I'll go on Saturday then.
I can't make it.
But the it's just because MCM is so busy. I think Sunday is definitely the. I think for Super Comic Con it wouldn't have mattered. Both days looked, you know, like sort of survivable. But MCM is definitely a Sunday go for me. But I've actually got something a little bit smaller than that. It's not really a convention, but sort of counts before that. On May the 3rd, I'm going to be in costume at the opening to my local comic shop's new shop, which will be pretty cool. Yeah, he's getting a bigger shop, which is also going to have. Jack is sarcastically clapping the opening of an.
No, I'm not sarcastically clapping. I'm just saying, well done. He's opening up a comic shop.
Right, that seemed a bit sarcastic, but whatever.
Well, this is my sarcastic clap.
Done.
Okay.
That's my sarcastic clap. This is just my slow, unfairly interested clap.
Wait, guys. Sorry, just looked at London Film and Comic Con. That looks good. I think the date. I got the date wrong. I think I might be able to go.
Yeah, but the Stanley stuff sold out.
Nah.
I got like one of the last ones.
Charlie Hickson's gonna be there.
Yes, but that name didn't sound like Stan Lee, who is comic god.
Yeah, but if Stanley's sold out, there's no point in going on.
Yeah, but Carlos Square and John Magnon are going to be there, so.
Am I the only one who cares that Stan Lee's going to be there?
Yes.
What is wrong with you two?
It costs
Haven't done anything
65
for
quid or something. That's what's
No, it
wrong.
doesn't. It's 45.
45, that's cheaper than he does at other conventions.
That's half my paycheck. Not.
If I'm perfectly honest, I don't care, because I was going to meet Stan Lee, and that's something I've been waiting to do since I
I'm
was
sorry,
like-
but Jason Narvi and Paul Schreier are going to be there.
Patrick
didn't know
Ness,
this.
Who wrote, oh my god, who wrote the Chaos Walking Trilogy? I have to go to this.
Bulk and Skull from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are going to be there.
Oh my god.
They got banned
Should be
from
there for
a convention in America for staining the walls, ceiling, and floor with the foam pie things that they throw at each other. They gave them out to the audience, and they got them to throw them at each other, and got banned from the convention forever. They are amazing. Actually, quite a few Power Rangers people are going to be there. Ciara Vincent's going to be there.
This might not be good. I'm gonna.
Which Power Rangers?
Jason Narvi and Paul Schreier, who's Bulk and Skull from Mighty Morphin, and the
None
Yellow
of them
Galaxy
really
Ranger.
sounded like Jason David Frank. Or,
That's
that
because
guy.
Jason David Frank isn't going, and they aren't Jason David Frank.
Is there anyone from SPD?
No. Then
I don't really want to go.
Wait, you don't know who Bulk and Skull are?
I literally did not. I don't know actors.
Bulk and Skull. That's their names in the
Vulcan.
Bulk, B-U-L-K,
Oh, Bulk.
and
Your
Skull.
mics are terrible.
It's actually not, but I think that's just how I
who
said
are the
it.
ones who were the dark red and the dark blue?
No, they weren't Power Rangers. They were the comic relief of the original series.
No. I mean, from Ninja Storm.
Ninja Storm. You mean the
Beetle and the Scarab one.
They were both Beatles. You mean Crimson and Navy?
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were my favourites.
Okay, they're not there. Go to. I really want to make it to Power Morphicon at some point though,
Oh god.
because I love how you just said about how two Power Rangers are your favourites. Yet when I say I want to go to Power Morphicon, it's oh god.
Yeah. Because, like, it's fine liking them, but then there's being a bit obsessed. Like, you watched the Japanese with English subtitles.
I do love how Jack spends loads of money buying tons of Nightwing stuff.
Yeah, Jack, you're being a bit of a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know I'm a hypocrite. I've accepted this when I was like 8. Is that a Hoover?
No, that's her fan.
Laptop fan.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I
Well,
know. You may accept your hypocrism. Is that the right word? But I don't.
Hypocritism or something. I don't know. I
So,
don't speak
yeah.
Spanish.
We are going to call you out when you are being a hypocrite. Just saying.
Oh no, I know when I'm being a hypocrite.
Yeah, no,
I
we're going to
pre-warned
remind you.
myself. It's not the worst trait in the world. I mean, it could be a fascist. I'm not. I'm just saying it could be. That's probably worse than being a hypocrite.
Right. Whatever.
I think we should end it on that note.
Really? I think we should end on something a bit better. To
Okay,
be
best thing Best thing you bought out of London Super Comic Con. Go, Jack.
I've had Crap Ton of Nightwing. No. Yeah, go on, Crap Ton of Nightwing.
Okay.
Oh no, my Los Polos Hermanos shirt from Breaking.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That's amazing. I love that. Yes.
For me, it was my V sketch from David Lloyd.
Which is
Did
pointing.
you have to pay for that?
£7.
We got it. I got it for free.
I got mine for free.
Yeah, no, but you also but I got a volume of Aces Weekly free with it.
Yeah, and I bought Aces Weekly for £5 and
Got a sketch for free. We did the same thing.
At the end of the day, I still got it £2 less than you. So
Wow.
It's always about beating you, Thomas.
What?
It's always about beating you.
Okay then. I helped support David Lloyd more than you did. Anna, what was your best thing you bought?
There was the cover image of Hellblazer 61
Oh, poster, yeah.
in a massive poster, and it looks amazing. By Glenn Favory, and I'm going to get it framed. It's beautiful.
So, I think that just about wraps it up. That we've spoken about our past conventions, this one, and some of our future ones.
And my hate for Transformers.
And that, as always, we'll hope to see you at some future conventions. And make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and like us the Facebook page to get updates. And we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.